Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back another video day. And today, the Cleveland Cavaliers have beat the Miami Heat 124-87. Great win for the Cleveland Cavaliers, and they are now up 3-0. The Cavaliers will go for the sweep on, I think it's Monday, and they will play the Heat and try to, sweep the Heat. And here's another thing. No Darius Garland in this game. The Cavs still played their best game of this series. It's nothing against Garland. Garland is amazing. It just shows how good this Cavaliers team and how deep they are. You got guys off the bench that help out like Hunter and Ty Jerome combining for 34 points tonight without Garland, and Donovan Mitchell not playing that well without Garland. It really shows you how much depth this Cavs team has. And, they did a really good job tonight, I think, or this evening. This game started at 12 o'clock. It really shows how good of a team they have and that they can dominate on the road as well. I mean, it's not winning. Look, I know the Cavs are 64-18. You're the first seed. The expectation is to dominate the 8th seed, but it is harder to dominate the 8th seed when you're on the road without your starting point guard. And so that's why I think this win is really impressive for this Cleveland Cavaliers team. Now I want to note this: the Cavaliers will go for the sweep, like I mentioned. They will try to get their first sweep since the 2017-18 season. We'll see if some people remember this. The Cavaliers swept the 1-seed Toronto Raptors into the 2017-18 season. Actually swept the Raptors back-to-back years. They swept the Raptors in the 2016-17 season. This is how much LeBron, killed the Raptors back in the day. LeBron and the Cavs and Kyrie swept Toronto in the 2016-17 season when they went to the NBA Finals to face Kevin Durant and Golden State Warriors. And then the next year, Toronto was a lot better. They were the 1 seed. Cleveland was a lot worse. LeBron was a lot better, but they didn't have Kyrie anymore. And the Raptors were favorites in that series as the 1 seed, and LeBron James and the Cavaliers still swept them. LeBron had that crazy game too. It was probably one of the best games I've ever watched. And he had I think it was Game 3. He had a buzzer beater. It was a great series for Cleveland. That was a great playoff run for them, even though they didn't have a lot of talent. And now they're trying to get their first sweep since then. That will be interesting. It really will be if they can go out there and get that. Tyler Hero says otherwise. He says they're not going down 4-0, but we'll see what the Cleveland has to say about that. But yeah, 124-87's final score. Jarrett Allen was the best starter on the floor for Cleveland today. Well, that's a debate between Jarrett Allen and Max Strus. No offense to Max Strus. I'll go with Jarrett Allen. 22 points. 10 rebounds, 8 for 9 from the floor, 6 for 6 at the free throw line. Max Strus was excellent as well. Nothing on him. I mean, he was fantastic. 7 for 13 from the floor, 4 for 9 for 3, 18 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 13 points for Donovan Mitchell. It's just not. It makes it harder for him when there's no Garland, I think. And then also, for the last 2 games, it's been 2 30 pieces. So I think that just makes everything really harder on Donovan Mitchell. But 19 points for Evan Mobley, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Donovan Mitchell doesn't have to score a lot if Mobley and Allen are going to combine for 41. And off the bench, Ty Jerome and DeAndre Hunter are going to combine for 34. And on top of all that, Max Strus is going to give you 18 as a starter. You don't need. I mean, Donovan Mitchell. He could have scored 5 points in this game, and Cleveland would have been fine. Because that's how talented they are with Mobley and Allen and Strus and Hunter and Ty Jerome. It's just unbelievable. And they play like that with Mitchell playing like crap and no Garland and still win by 37 points. It's really impressive. But like I mentioned with Hunter and Jerome playing well, Jerome had 13 points and 11 assists. Hunter had 21 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 6 for 8 from the floor, 3 for 5 from 3. Jalen Tyson did play at the end of this game, but it was all garbage time, 7 points, but 3 for 4 from the floor. 9 points for Isaac Okoro in 9 minutes, shooting 4 for 6. Dean Wade played 22 minutes, but didn't score, but had 4 rebounds and 2 assists. And so, for the Heat, 10 points for Andrew Wiggins in 33 minutes. Bam played 40 minutes, 22 points, 9 rebounds, and only 1 assist. 16 points for Davion Mitchell, who's been red hot in this series. 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 7 for 11, 2 for 2 from 3. Tyler Hero only 13 points, so him struggling hurt this Heat team today. So I'd expect him to come back and play better basketball game 4. I really would. But this is the first Miami Heat home game in a while. I don't know if their last regular season game was at home, but think about this. They've played their last 2 games in Cleveland, which goes back a week, and then it's been about 2 weeks since they've played at home because both their play-in tournament games were in Chicago and Atlanta, and so then they had some time off and went to Cleveland for 2 games. The last time the Heat played at home was April 13th. It is April 26th, almost 2 weeks since the Heat had played at home, and that was a loss, 124-87. Cavs win, and we'll see if they can get their first sweep since the 2017-18 season. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.